to honor somebody really special to us, actually a couple, because every husband has a perfect wife. We all know that. Everyone who's married here. Yeah. And we know that you were the reason why he was so good. We know that. I don't want to say nice things about him because I get, as I was saying, I get a bit verklempt when I talk about him, but he's been a very good friend to me. And as you know, I always say I'm going to miss him. He's the cause while I'm still in shul because I told him when he retires, I retire, and he told me I can't. So I'll listen to him, but not forever. I'm just letting you know. So, as you know, we're all gathered here, and we also have to say Dvar Torah. So, here goes. I quote from Pirkei Avos, Yoshua ben Prachia, Benite ar Bailey, Kiblu mehem, Yeshua ben Prachia Omer, Aseh lecha Rav, Knei lecha Chaver. Make yourself a Rav and earn a Chaver. I'm the Chaver, he's the Rav. They have a don kol adam, es kol adam l'kavskos, and treat everyone as if they're doing the right thing, even if they're not. So there were times when I would think Rabbi Wolman was doing the wrong thing, but I rarely told him about it, and then I found out he was doing the right thing. So I didn't get in trouble, but he has been the rock. I don't know if he's been the rock of Kingsway. I think he's been the mortar of Kingsway. He's held us all together. Although he has trained us how to do it without him, as long as he calls me every day to tell me what to do. I don't expect anything less than that. Matzah Shabbos, I'll give you the update of what went on Shabbos. So the group here decided, and I'll give you all the names, and it said on that we had to do something special for you. And so we went out and with your consultation, I consulted with you, and we bought you a gift. Now, I don't know if it's appropriate to a gift that you're leaving, but it is a Megillas Eicha, which makes us cry. And I guess it's appropriate, especially in this time when the 3 weeks are coming up, and the 9 days are coming up, and this will complete your set at home that you told me you have of all the Megillos on Klaf. Now I just want to say that this is not limited, this list, just to these people who are here, Jake, myself, David Gutman, Miriam Klein on the video, Robert Goldberg on the video. In addition, there's Yona Mir and Chaim Weinstein, who's in Iceland, Neil Peters, who's counting somewhere, and Michelle Bergman, who I recommended, who said she was going to be here, but did not make it. But all these people got together and said, we have to do something for our Rabbi Wolman above and beyond what anyone else did. And of course, there are other people who we don't know about who have done things for you over the years, recently, but we felt we had to do this. We've all worked with you. We've all helped the shul move along, you being the leader, we being the followers, and we thank you for it. I really want to hand this over to other people who may or may not have something to say. I'm sure they feel the same as I do, that we'll miss you terribly. Jake?
I didn't prepare as well as you did, but don't consider. But I can attest to the fact that I continue whatever Simon said, that we are, first, we're very fortunate to have you here. I've been here when you first came here, because neighbors, my wife has been neighbors for 50 years already. And it's been a pleasure to have you here. I personally, as I said previously, I learned a lot from you. And I thank you for being there for me and for everybody else. And adding to what you said about the pasuk that he mentioned, I remember now that you were always helpful. When I needed a pasuk for my father-in-law for the Mitzvah, who do I go to? Rabbi Wolman. And you were very you picked the right pasuk, which we used on the Mitzvah, and I'm sure every time we go to the cemetery, we see it and we really remember, remind us that how we came up with that video pasuk to describe my father. As I said before, there's so many things that you've done here. And as much as we learned from you, and there's quite a few Gavayim here, due to COVID we have more than we need. But we all busy doing whatever we have to do so you get too many items. There's so much more that we don't know. There's so much you did that we probably, nobody knows. And we're going to find out when you're not here. And unfortunately we're going to, I just mentioned to somebody, there's so many, Kingsway has so many, traditions and different things that they do, and nobody remembers it. But if you want to know what it is, you go to, and you go, Rabbi always tells us what it is. Nobody else will remember. What are we going to do now? We're going to change the tradition because we're not going to remember what we do. What does Kingsway do for many years? So I hope that somehow we're going to figure it out. But the daily running of the shul, especially Shabbos, is going to be very, very difficult. And we try our best. I try personally to learn a lot from you. And because I was, as a Gabbai, I felt that it's important to know. There's plenty more things that I don't know. You know, from the other Gabbai, we'll be able to, all of us together, we'll try and do our best to make you proud. And you said after the first Shabbos, you'll find out if any mistakes. I'm not doing the Shabbos, so I can't be part of it. But I really feel that Kingsway, like Sewell said, you were the glue that put us all together. We had many conversations about different issues in Kingsway, personally between us about not necessarily political, but some about different characters, different personalities, and it's difficult to go through life without having different siksukim between different people. But you always were there to consult with, to me, and I'm sure to other people. We're going to miss you. We're probably going to have to call you and ask for questions. Hopefully, I know you will answer our questions. And a lot of people at Kingsway, since the list is very, there's a few people who's basically involved in purchasing this echa and giving it to you. We didn't reach out to everybody in Kingsway. This was done by a few of us. And I'm glad that also the Ashkam Mina did for you the Aron Kodesh, which is beautiful. We should use it for many more years with the flag, and you can see next to your honor. And again, for me personally, the biggest difficulty will be to be able to remember the things to do, because there's no way, I don't remember. I don't think anybody else does. And I've been working with you on every single day. No other Gabbai spends as much time. And I know that it's a difficult job. Hashem should help us all to be able to do, I can say, more than 50%. I'm not even sure we'll be able to do it. The rest will have to be, somehow we'll have to figure it out. But we'll try. And again, it's a pleasure to have you as not only as the Rabbi Shamas, as a personal friend, not only to me, to my family, to my mother-in-law. You always checked on her, and we always consult with you. And I'm sure a lot of people in shul are very, at one point they're very upset. They don't understand, but they were very upset that you're leaving, because everybody had a special relationship with you, because you care a lot about every person in the shul, and you call them up, and it's an amazing thing. So we want to thank you again. You and the Rebbe should have a great time in Lakewood. And I don't even know where in Lakewood, because I had a sit on the Shabbos, and I tell my cousin in Lakewood, and I don't even know. I tell him the name. I don't even know where in Lakewood. But don't worry, I'm not asking for the address this time. I'm not going to go.
You mean you're not emailing it to us tonight? And the phone number, home number.
But you should be Matzliach, and you should have Nachas, and you should have from all the family, and Smachot, good health, and you're always welcome to Kingsway, to Brooklyn. You have family
We'll be
here,
back in a few weeks.
and we'll be back, he knows everything. And the biggest challenge will be coming up, Rosh Hashanah. That's going to be the biggest challenge. And yes, Hashem, we'll do whatever we have to do. But thank you again.
Anyone else want to speak? Does Bob want to say something?
Bob? You there? What happened? You want to say something? Yeah, we
Yes.
hear you. You want to say something?
All I can say is, in all the years I've been at Kingsway, and now it's approaching 56 years that I've been at Kingsway, we have never had someone like Rabbi Wolman, who is, in some ways, the heart and reach throughout Kingsway. Everybody knows him. Everybody appreciates the things that he does without even understanding the depths of all of the things that he controls in Kingsway. For me, he has been a friend. I will miss him. I look forward to his readings every Shabbos. Perhaps they will continue. I don't know how Kingsway can find a replacement that has the mental strength, that has the ability to reach out to everybody and understand what they need and try to help them. All I can say is we're going to miss you as an organization. And I'm glad that I was able to participate in completing your set of Megilla. I wish you and your wife Hatzlacha and the best years of your life ahead of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Now we're up to the giving. Now, I really don't want you to use this. Why? We want Mashiach to come before you get to use it. But just in case he doesn't come, you have to present it to you. It's in. I took care
Put
of
it
it.
inside?
It's
You
inside.
wrapped it
Open
up?
up. There's
Wow.
a medrash that Mashiach comes and going to sing it with a different tune, a happy tune instead of a sad one.
I hope it's in Hebrew.
He has a happy face on that.
That's his happiest.
That's his happy face.
Now you gotta get clips for this one.
Do you know
It
that?
doesn't come with this?
Do you know that from of the comments from people, there were a few people that commented that they look forward to the last parak of Eicha, to hear my Eicha. And they say it's supposed to be something sad, but something that would really. A few people said it.
Better
Well-
learn the new tune. Maybe able to sing that new
All right, thank you very much. I want to bring you over and show you the Aron Kodesh and your Rebbitzin as well. You've seen it, you've seen it, you've seen it. Thank you very much. It was an honor to have you there.
tune.
And my wife will miss you.